How to introduce yourself in English. Very often we find ourselves in situations, both formal and informal, where we need to introduce ourselves. Introducing yourself at an interview, presentation or a meeting is your entry into the conversation. A good, well-spoken, clear self-introduction in English allows us to make a strong and positive impression on others. And as we know very well, first impressions are very important. So let's go over some helpful tips on how to introduce yourself well to make a great first impression. One, always start with a smile on your face. This sets a positive tone and also makes you look friendlier and more approachable. 2. In a formal setting, start your introduction with a good morning or good afternoon as relevant. If you know the other person's name, use it. Add the proper salutation such as Miss or Mr. In an informal setting, a hi or hello is enough. 3. Mention your official name. For example, good morning, I am Saraswati. Or good afternoon, Mrs. Rao, my name is Rahul. Number 4. Briefly talk about your education and work background. When speaking about your work background, start with the field and then narrow down to your specific area of expertise. For example, I did my undergraduate in engineering and have a master's degree in business management. Specifically, I am working in financial management. If you are asked, name the institutions and locations where you have studied. If you have been working for many years, mention the 2 or 3 most recent organizations that you have worked at. You could also mention your designation and role. For example, I am the Vice President of Content at Learning Matters Private Limited. I am responsible for overseeing all the academic content generation in our educational products. Number 5. In an interview setting, it would be appropriate to share why you applied for a particular role. For example, I am ready for larger responsibilities in sales and believe my experiences and skills are a good match for this role. It is also appropriate to share your ambitions and goals for the future, but keep this crisp and short. For example, my long-term goal is to create an educational product for schools. Number 6. In an informal setting, you can talk about your birthplace and or where you've lived. For example, my family hails from Kerala, but I have lived most of my life in Rajasthan. 7. In any setting, it is appropriate to briefly add something interesting about yourself, such as hobbies or interests or special talents or skills. For example, I enjoy being physically active and I spend a lot of time trekking and playing cricket. In fact, I coach the under-19 state women's cricket team. Pro tip, never say you don't have hobbies. Use these tips to create and deliver a great self-introduction that makes a great impression on others. Happy introductions.